What's up, my gems, jewels, and crystals? You don't know me from anywhere, but my name is I forgot how to stream, y'all. Diamond Surge. Oh, I don't think you guys could hear that. Anyway, wait, hold on. Stream Deck, come back on. Oh, Stream Deck is not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Anyway, my name is Diamond Surge, and I welcome you back to Coloring Game. This is our members only stream where we're just chatting about Poppy and I's last vacation. We went to Japan on a cruise for 2 weeks. It was so awesome. So as you guys can see, I got some pictures here in the slideshow that's going. I'm just gonna have it going big first, so you guys can get a good look at it. If you guys have not followed me on Instagram or anything like that right now, and then we're going to get into the actual main game, and it's still going to be a slideshow in the corner. So feel free to ask any questions if you guys have any questions about anything, but I'm really just going to be talking about what I remember just in general from the trip. We've been home for like a week now, and yeah, man, it was a lot. So we're gonna get into it, and Poppy's in the chat also to provide extra details if he wants to. And so yeah, without further ado, let's have some fun. And remember, headphone warning. All right, we got the vibes going. Let me know if I need to turn that up. But let's see. So guess I'll just start from the beginning, right? So the plane ride. The plane, oh my gosh. The getting there was kind of crazy because I think we were on the plane for like 12 hours non-stop. So, no layovers, nothing. We just sat in these little cramped seats for 12 hours straight, literally half of a day. It was cool. He said, damn, we look good. No good sleep, exactly. No good sleep. Oh, I see you in the chat, Poppy. Welcome to the stream. My stream deck not working. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix that actually. And then I'll welcome you properly. Let me see. It's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. It's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Let me see. Okay, I think you might have been able to hear that, right? I think you should have heard that. But it's not, it's strange though. You heard it. That's weird because it's saying that it's chatbot. Oh wait, no, that was chatbot. No, that was chatbot. Okay, good. You heard that. Good. I don't know how to do the stream deck, but hi. Okay. Oh man, it's hot up here. Let's see. So the plane ride. So yeah, 12 hours in these cramped little seats, and of course, as you guys can see, we went with my mom. You spelled suspense wrong, by the way. My mom and the sister, aka that's freaking loud, Vixen. We went with my mom and the sister. So they were like, when we were going to Japan, they were in they were behind us. The plane was huge, like so freaking big, bro. The plane was huge. They were like behind us. Or no, they were right next to us. Actually, they were right next to us. I forgot. And they had the window seat, so we were in the middle. And it was like 3 rows. I've never been on a plane that big. It was crazy. It was 3 rows. Did we cycle through it already? Yeah, I think we just cycled back through the pictures. Okay. So now I'm gonna go back to the game. The music's gonna be over, but we're gonna play this music instead. Let me know how that sounds. Let me fix our little puzzle thing in case y'all wanna do that. There we go. And we're gonna be playing is coloring game. Show the people, show the people. There we go, coloring game. We're starting off with this one with the little cat here. All right, so yeah, huge plane. Okay, so they fed us since we were on the plane so freaking long. Oh, let me do this also before I forget. Before I start talking too much. Can I do this? Let's give out some memberships. Let's give out some memberships. Have I done it for this month yet? I might just give all of them out right now, to be honest. All, what, 10 of them? Or is it 20? I think all 20 of them. Let me see. Because I always forget to do that. For some reason, I can't do it in, Loki said hello. What's going on, Loki? I don't see you in the chat, but welcome to the stream. Let's see. I can't do it in, OBS for some reason, so we're going to do it here. Membership gifting. Okay, I can do 10 of them right now. Okay. Let's see. Let's send 5 of them. Let's see who got it.
You have been promoted. You are now one of my elite employees.
Oh, Mama received a membership. Let's go. Congratulations,
Baba
Mama. Wait, where's my air horn? Congratulations, Ty. Congratulations, King Toast. Congratulations, Young Mugen. Congratulations. And congratulations, Darian Dove. And I'm gonna do it one more time for you guys. Let's get everybody in here. Who else do we have? That Baba Booey. Okay, let's see. Congratulations, Brittany. Congratulations, Space Cow 456. Congratulations, Sky Blue. I see you in the chat, Sky. Welcome to the stream. Hi. And I'm gonna give this for you, Poppy.
Hello there.
Congratulations, Moni, Lisa Gaines. Oops, not that one. Congratulations. Adaule. Congratulations. And I'm gonna give this for y'all also.
Oi, go. Oi, more passion, more passion, more passion, more energy, more energy, more footwork, more footwork, more footwork, more passion, more energy, more energy.
Okay. Thanks everybody for being subscribed, and congratulations to all the new members. Okay, so back to the story time. So what's going on, Sky? We just talking about the vacation that we just went on to Japan. We got little pictures up there to show you guys. And then the puzzle down that way. The puzzle that way if you want to do the puzzle while I'm just chatting. So let's see, what was the last thing I said? So yeah, they were feeding us on the plane. The meals were not that bad, surprisingly. Like for airplane food, you know, it was complimentary because the flight was so long. But like for airplane food, it was not bad. It was decent. It was pretty good. So after that long flight, we finally made it, right? Oh, also, they had a whole bunch of like movies and TV shows and stuff that we could watch complimentary also, so that was cool. Like good movies and stuff, you know, stuff you actually want to sit there and watch. Loki, I don't know if you still there, but we did finally watch The Blues Brothers. That's what it's called. Loki, I can't believe that's what you kept pestering me about. That movie was so freaking stupid, bro. It was so dumb. We finally watched it. I mean, it was okay. not my kind of humor. What's going on, Brittany? I see you in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Hi. Not my kind of humor. It was okay. Some funny parts. The stupidness is funny to an extent, but it was just way too stupid for me. Like, it was way too stupid for me. But we did finally watch The Blues Brothers, so all I can say is it was okay. I don't think that's a movie I will watch again. I don't think I will watch it again. So yeah, we were watching a whole bunch of movies and stuff, TV shows, and then we finally landed, like, the next day technically, right? Because we like went into the future, but we finally landed. We got off the plane. We had to, it was crazy because we're looking around like, oh my gosh, like here we are, like we're in Japan now, like it's a whole different culture. And so I'm gonna say this also. So comparing the flight there or the airport in Japan and the airport in America, Chicago is so raggedy, y'all. Like they really like care about customer service. It felt like in Japan, like I don't know, it was just something different. Like it's just so raggedy. It felt like coming back home. Like, do y'all not care? The hospitality is top notch in Japan. They really care. It's different. They were treating us right. So we were there. We had to go get our luggage and stuff, and we had to get taxis. Like they big on taxis, especially for foreigners, right? So we had to get our little taxi, fit all of our big luggage in this little taxi. That was a little cramped, but we got some, I got some videos of like just the drive, just the neighborhood we were in. So we flew to Tokyo first. That was day one, Tokyo. We went to our hotel. The hotel was cool. It was nice. I tried the little wrapped rice balls with like the fish in the middle. Those were pretty good. What's going on, Space Cow? I see you in the chat. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome to the party.
How's everybody doing? No problem. Thank you for being subscribed to receive the membership. Congratulations. Did you enjoy the music though? Oh, wait, which movie? The Blues Brothers. Did I enjoy the music? It was okay. We technically time traveled. Technically, we did. It was okay. The music was... It was okay. I mean, I couldn't say I was very impressed with the movie. But I finally watched it for Loki, okay? You kept asking me, did you watch it yet? Did you watch it yet? Yes, Loki, I finally watched it, okay? Not impressed. You got one more time to suggest a bad movie to me, okay? Okay, so we get to the hotel. The hotel was nice. I think I do have a picture of the hotel. It's about to cycle again, so let's see. I think that's the last picture. Okay, that's crazy. What's going on, James? I see you in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Hello there. So that's us on the plane getting there. That's us at the hotel. So we had like, they gave us like little kimonos and stuff. Hey, you guys. How you doing? So they gave us little kimonos to wear, or maybe just lounge wear. But we had that. That was nice. Took a little picture with that. So we all shared a room because we had the hotel just for a day, because the next day was really when the cruise started. So we got there like, a day early. And so right away, like we still on Chicago time, right? And we just traveled halfway across the world. So, our sleep schedule is going to be messed up, but it's just crazy because it seems like the sun rises super, super early in Japan. Like it gets to like 4:30 in the morning. The sun is up, like time to get up, time to get your day started up. And we're like, yeah, we got up. We couldn't really sleep. We got up super early. And we weren't planning on going, but the next day when we woke up, we ended up getting up early and going to Tokyo Disney. So we got some pictures. I got some pictures of Tokyo Disney, us with our little bucket hats, Poppy and I. That was cool too. That was cute. We got on some little kiddie rides. definitely a place for the family. You know, I wanted to get on the bigger rides, but there weren't any really big rides. It was really just for kids. But you know, it's Disney. It was cute. It was fun. It was nice. So we got some merch from there. My little bucket hat. Oh, I should have showed you guys. Oh, I forgot to bring up all of my stuff, like all my ramen and all my like souvenirs and stuff that I got. Anyway, so let's see. So yeah, we went to Tokyo Disney. It was weird because you know, we're in a different country, so everything is in Japanese. So you know, we had to try to navigate. I mean, not everything. Of course, they have like English translations and stuff and English options, but it was just weird because trying to get on their transportation is just different. It's just different. So like the way their ticket system works on their trains, like you get like your little ticket stub and you put it in the machine and it spits it back out on the other side. You have to pick it up again. So that was weird. You know, we had to like learn how to do that. And then when you walk through the gate, you know, you pick your ticket back up to come back. So that was cool. Disney was cool. And then after Disney, man, we lost each other in Disney because that's another thing. Your phones don't work over there. You gotta make sure you have good connection. Cause my mom did not have good connection over there. My sister did not have good connection. It was really just Poppy and I that had good connection. But we like stayed together. My mom and my sister kind of stayed together. You know, we all did things together, but if we were to break up and do our own things, it was my mom and my sister. Poppy and I did our own things, but both of them don't got working phones over there, so it's kind of hard to communicate. And we ended up getting lost, losing each other in Disney. We're like, you know, we gotta leave Disney at this time so we can get off our bags and stuff and get in a taxi to go to the cruise ship, right? And so, I don't know, like, we ended up losing each other. I'm getting all mad and stressed, like, what the heck, man, what is happening? Like, if we miss this dang on ship because people being goofy, man, I was getting mad. It was okay, though. They ended up turning up. Just miscommunications, not good connection. It was crazy. Japan is the house of the rising sun. Makes sense. It makes sense. I do like that though. I like that. Getting up early, getting your day started, you know? And so let's see. Our hotel was so far from the ship. So we ended up like having to drive a long way to get to the ship. And these taxi people, like, you know, I don't want to say expect, but they're used to foreigners, you know, especially English speaking foreigners. They not fluent in English, but they try their best. You know, we were able to communicate enough to get the bags in, get to where we're going, you know, thank yous, you know. So they were trying their best to understand us. We were trying our best to understand them, but I'm pretty sure they knew a lot more English than we knew Japanese. So we had to like use what do you call it? Translation applications on our phones a lot of the times. That was okay also. So we finally get to the ship. We drop off our bags just outside of the ship. You know, they tag our bags up and stuff and what room we are. Then they bring it up later. We get on the ship. We looking around and stuff. We get to our little rooms. And we were on like opposite sides of the elevator because the elevator is like in the middle of the ship, and we each had our rooms on the opposite sides of the elevator. So that was cool. You know, we were close enough, but not too close. And we had a deck outside. If some of you guys saw that, I did a little live stream while we were out there, but of course, like I said, like the connection wasn't that good, so it was kind of going in and out. But I did a little live stream on the deck. It was nice. Hearing the waves crashing and stuff. It was very soothing. It was nice. I didn't feel the cruise like rocking too much until like days on. it seemed like it was pretty smooth most of the time. And so we left Tokyo, and then let me see, I have my notes here. Where were we going? And then next we went to Mount Fuji. Not really like the mountains, but you know, the town that the mountain is the closest to, I guess. We didn't even do any hiking or anything like that. Their excursions are so expensive. So I don't know, like we only explored the cities and the little towns that we were in. We didn't do any excursions. We just got off the boat and walked around and just explored, you know. And that was cool too. Like, you know, we didn't have to stay with the group wherever. We could do whatever we wanted, really. So that was cool. I did enjoy that. So Mount Fuji, man. And we went to so many different places, and a lot of the places just feel the same. So I can't really differentiate what we did in each city for all of the cities. Did you try the Mount Fuji water? No, we did not. No. No. Dang, do I have any? Let me see. I gotta see, where's my... So here's one thing. A little magnet, Mount Fuji. Little gift souvenir. I'll show it to you guys one more time so you get a good look at it. Mount Fuji. Little lady. The mountains, the cherry blossoms. Yeah. Got that. I don't know what else I might have gotten. I tried to get, if I were to get a souvenir, I tried to get the ones that actually said the places that we were in, so I could like remember or try to remember more. But yeah. So Mount Fuji, can't really say too much about the cities. I mean, all the cities were nice. All the people were nice. Oh, actually, no, Mount Fuji, that was the first place we went. So the first day, yeah. So, of course, this is a cruise. So most of the cities are like fishing towns, you know. And so, you know, on the water. And so, first day, we explore, and it's me, Poppy, and my sister. And we went to, you know how 7-Eleven is big in Japan. We went to our first Japanese 7-Eleven. They had everything there, you know, the good food, not all the junk. They had actually like good snacks, man. So that was fun to get to our first little so these are Disney pictures. I think I did include some pictures of us. I hope I did, of us you know, trying out our snacks from 7-Eleven. And it's funny, right? Because here's another thing about Japan. So they got 7-Eleven, and then they got one place called Family Mart, and they got another place called Lawson Station. And so like their Family Mart is like their like Walgreens or something, and their Lawson Station is like their CVS. So like it's really funny because they it's a Family Mart and or a Lawson Station like on every freaking corner. Like you, in every city there's a Family Mart or a Lawson Station, their little convenience store. So that was nice, like on every corner, and they had good stuff in all of them. So that was fun. Let's see. So while we're in that little city, we went to this little, because you know we docked really early in the morning, so most of the city isn't really like up yet. Like all the shops and stuff aren't open, so we just, you know, walking in the city and stuff, just looking around, just, you know, enjoying the weather and stuff. It's so freaking hot in Japan, like extremely hot. It's unbearably hot sometimes. So we just walking around enjoying the weather and stuff, and then eventually this little restaurant, this little fish shop opened up, and we had our first like authentic Japanese meal. So that was cool. We got what did we get? I don't remember what we ordered. But it was a cute little restaurant. This old Japanese man was, I guess, the cashier, the cook. I don't know. I guess it was his restaurant, but it was this old Japanese man, and he welcomed us in, and gave us our menus and stuff. We ate, had a good time, and then even before we went there, actually, there was this man that came up to us on a bike. We were like waiting at a crosswalk to cross the street, and this man with a bike came up to us and was like talking to us in English. He was like, "Hey," just talking to us, and we found out he was like but he lived in, I think, California for like 7 years, he said, or something. And we're like, "Oh wow, that's cool." We told him where we were from, and he was telling us about the city and stuff. He was like, "Oh, there's a fish mart over there. You can get on the train station over there." He just pointing stuff out like unprovoked. Just came up to us on his little bike, started talking to us. We're like, "Oh, okay, nice, thanks." So the people are so freaking nice in Japan. Dry heat or humidity heat? Humidity. It wasn't dry, especially because we were by the sea, so. That was cool. So we met that guy. We went to the little restaurant. We ate. We did so much shopping. Like the malls they have and everything, especially for tourists. They love getting us tourists. They're like, "Ha, sucker, got another one to spend all their money." And we spent so much freaking money. Oh my gosh. They just had so much stuff. So yeah, we did a little shopping. What else did we do in that city? I don't remember. 7-Eleven. We had a little lunch. We went shopping at their little mall. And then, so here's another weird thing. So, they know it's a tourist spot. It's a popular place for cruise lines and whatever. So, they really like play it up for tourists. And so on their their little, what do you call it, tourist boards, I guess, where they're telling you what's around for tourists to see. Tell me why they're listing like kindergartens and stuff, like preschools and stuff, like people's residential houses and stuff. Like, it was a little weird. Like, they advertising this stuff. Like, why are y'all telling us where your kindergartens are? So yeah, we just walked around and stuff. It was cool. Let's see. I can't really think of anything else. Anything else you can think about for the first town, Poppy? And then, so on the ship, the food was decent. So they had, like the fine dining, like, restaurant, I guess, on the boat. They also had like a buffet style. So first night, we go to our little fine dining restaurant thing. We at a window seat, so we can like look out at the water and just see the waves and stuff, and just see the passing islands and mountains and stuff while we're eating and stuff. The closest chairs to the windows were like throne chairs. Like, they're like tall and big, and they go around us. It looked like a throne chair. It was crazy. It was hard to get in the chair for one, but it was cool. It was a nice little experience. But we had the same waiter and the same assistant waiter the entire trip for the entire 2 weeks. Like, we got on a name by name basis with them. So that was kind of cool. Shout out Ferdy. Shout out Mark. They were good. They're nice little hosts. It was a lot of people from the Philippines also that was working on the ship. They both were from the Philippines, so that was interesting. There was a lot of people from the Philippines working on the boat. So yeah, they waited on us. The food was decent. It wasn't the best, but it was decent. It kept us going. Between the buffet and the fine dining, it kept us going the whole 2 weeks. So I wasn't really too disappointed with it. And so yeah, in the buffet, they had so much, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. They had it all. They had desserts. They had salad bars. They had your breads. They had anything. They had the carvery station with the meats and they had different meals and stuff. They had a freaking lot. That's all I gotta say. They had a lot, okay? Pretty much anything you could think of. They had all the fruits and stuff. Yeah, they had a lot. It was good. It was pretty good food. Did you guys try any of their Wagyu steaks? Did we? Is that cat doing the Drake meme? Hell yeah, I think so. I think so. Let me see. Can I zoom out? This is as far as I can zoom out, but yeah, it looks like it. Did we? Did we? We should have. I don't remember now. I feel like we might have once. Or maybe we missed out. No, I can't remember now. Poppy, did we? Poppy? Oh, he must be downstairs or asleep. I don't know. I don't remember. Dang, I wish we did if we didn't. So the first day though, I guess once we got to Mount Fuji, that little city, the breakfast was pretty good. I had an English breakfast. Like they had a station of just full English breakfast. So I had they had like roasted tomatoes. They had like little sausages. They had the eggs. They had like deep fried toast, which just kind of tasted like butter. I think I had some ham on that plate too. Pretty filling breakfast. Pretty good. So the food was pretty good through and through on the ship. Let's see. The steaks look, yeah, I know what it looks like. I know and it's also very expensive. So I know. That's might be why we didn't, if we didn't. But I feel like we did because, that is something that we talked about. I remember talking about it. But I don't remember if we actually got around to being able to find a place that was selling it. Because I don't think they had it on the ship. I don't think they had that on the ship. They just had like those little cheap steaks if you wanted a steak. It wasn't too fancy, They had this little sushi restaurant on the boat called Sushi on 5 because it was on the 5th floor. And they had us like do a little reservation. It wasn't nobody in there. I don't even know why we had to do a reservation, but yeah, we were in there. And the sushi was not nothing to write home about. You would think it would be because they got a whole thing you gotta do a reservation for. We're in Japan, they do that in Japan. Sushi, come on. But it wasn't nothing really too fancy. It wasn't even that good. They didn't even have that many selections at all on the boat. Okay, let's see. But they say it's the softest steak and best flavor in the world. Dang, I wish we should have. We'll be going back. I just really can't remember if we did or not. That, we were there for 2 weeks, man. I'm just trying to ramble and tell y'all everything, every little detail that I remember. Okay, so moving on. I might be jumping around a bit as things come, but moving on to the next little town we went to, Kyoto. Okay, so we were in most of these cities for just like a day, right? Like we would be sailing through the night. We'll get there in the morning. They'll let us off the boat. We'd be there for most of the day. Then we got to get back like a little afternoon, a few hours afternoon, and then we'd start sailing again to the next city. But we were in Tokyo for like half a day because that's where we started. Then we were in Mount Fuji for a day, and then we were in Kyoto for 2 days. And dang, see, I just can't really remember everything about all these cities, but I do remember liking Kyoto. I just like the way it sounds too. Kyoto just sounds like a nice little, it rolls off the tongue, I gotta do better with like vlogging and stuff. And that's another thing, speaking of vlogging, like Poppy and I wanted to do our little TikToks and stuff. Like we started a TikTok the first day and never touched it ever again the next 2 weeks. Like, we were just there to enjoy ourselves. We tried for like the first day and it just fell off. Like, and we're not even really people that take pictures for real. If you don't go through my phone, I don't have a lot of pictures of myself for real. So like, you guys are lucky that we even got these pictures. We don't take a lot of pictures of ourselves. We really have to like remind ourselves and try to remember to take our phones out and take pictures and take videos and stuff like that. But dang, I wish I would have taken more pictures. But you know, we were just living in the moment, enjoying ourselves, you know. But it was cool. Kyoto was cool. It's also, so here's another thing. So their little, we're just in their towns, you know, like it's not all geared to tourists, but these towns that we went to, they're so cute because they have all these little shops and everything, and they just have all these little cute shops and stuff. You know, snacks and stuff, and let's see, so it's like, it's not necessarily an alley. It looks like an alley. And another thing, you guys know, Japan is like one of the cleanest cities in the world. Very, very clean. There aren't any garbage cans because people don't litter. So they expect you to just take your garbage home, right? So we struggling to find trash cans. But yeah, very, very clean. Very, very minimal trash. Loved it. Also, didn't smell bad. Like, you go to New York, it stank in New York. Didn't smell a thing. Okay, so like their alleys, it's like shops on either side, like for blocks and blocks and blocks. Just shops on either side, a whole bunch of just, and it's also weird because you know how like in America we tend to walk on the right side, and you know the people coming towards us are on our left side. It was none of that in Japan. Like, we trying to figure out how people, you know, move and like their culture. It didn't look like nobody was following no kind of rules. It was just people walking all over the place. So you really just bobbing and weaving throughout the crowd. But you know, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't annoying or nothing. You know, you just politely get out of people's way. That's all it was. And people are very polite in Japan. Very polite. So didn't give no troubles at all. And another thing, so in these alleys where people are walking, people can literally drive. This could not happen in America because you'd be having angry people plowing through the freaking crowds, bro. Like, people on motorcycles driving through the crowd. People in cars driving through the crowd. I'm just like, whoa, like, that was crazy. I wasn't expecting that. But they're allowed to do that. Like, delivery trucks or just regular people just going about their day. So that was cool. And also go to my channel links and check out the Instagram. I will be dropping pictures. I don't know when. I'm really bad at getting around to social media. But eventually I'll be dropping like videos and stuff. You guys want to see more stuff that's not in this slideshow here. So yeah, we went to the little shops. We got little souvenirs and stuff all the time. I can't really remember too much about Kyoto. Like I said, like all the little cities, a lot of them were very similar. So it all of it is kind of meshing together in my mind. What's going on, Anonymous? I see you in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Hi. How's it going? You live in the moment. I'm the same way. Yep. Been listening for a sec, but officially checking in. What's going on? Yes, thank you for the lurk. Okay, let's see. I don't think I have anything more to say about Kyoto specifically. I don't think so. I can't even really remember. I wish. Hold on. Let me see if I took any pictures on that day, and maybe something will jog my memory. Yeah, because we were there for 2 days. So, dang, you would think I would remember then. Because we had to, you know, be back on the ship at a specific time. Or I was... Oh, that's another thing. So, like, when we got back to the ship the first day, like in Mount Fuji, when we got back, we went to either because so since we both had our rooms on opposite sides of the ship, we had two different views, right? So sometimes one of us would be looking out into the water, and the next time we'll be looking to the port. And we were there for those port runners, man. We wanted to see if anybody was gonna get left behind, because I've seen a lot of videos like that. People on cruise ships getting left behind. The ship sailed up. We wanted to see if anybody was gonna be running to make it to the ship or get left behind. I was kind of hoping somebody was gonna get left behind, because that would have been funny. But yeah, nobody got left behind, so that was cool. That was fine. Let me see these pictures real quick. And then also, like, some of the cities gave us like a send-off, like they did a little performance on the dock while everybody is on the boat. You know, we watching them give it a little, they were dancing and stuff, and you know, waving flags, and it was really, really nice. They were sending us off back into the sea. Bye, thanks for coming to wherever we were, you know. Oh, it was so nice, it was so sweet. And like, we sitting there waving to everybody for like literally like 5-10 minutes straight, just waving at everybody, and they waving back at us until we couldn't see them anymore. It was so nice. It was so sweet. It was amazing. Can you tell us a ballpark price or DM on Discord if you don't want to? Okay, so let's see. It's kind of hard to say because we did like once when we booked it. For two people, it was like close to 10K, but we got a lot of discounts and stuff with our travel advisor, with our travel agent, so she was able to get us a lot of discounts. So in the end, we ended up paying like $3,000 each for the boat, for a 2-week cruise for the boat. That's including, you know, all your meals. That's including that was also including gratuity, so the tips and stuff that you give the workers, like your waiters, your room attendants, and just anybody that's on the boat, I guess. So about like 3K each, give or take. And that was with our room too. We had a view, so we weren't just like at the bottom of the ship or nothing. You know, we paid a little bit for our rooms. And then, you know, we got a hotel also for a day, which wasn't too bad. The conversion rate between USD and yen is $1 goes a long way, guys, in Japan. $1 goes a long way. So that's why we were able to do so much shopping, because, you know, we weren't really concerned about like spending too much money, because $1 goes such a long way. Like, you can, some things cost $2 in America that it wouldn't cost that much in America, but you know, and it was so fun. Oh, I should show you guys the yen and stuff, our little dollars and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna have to go down. I'm gonna take a little intermission, like I guess after some of these pictures and stuff. I guess that could be the second half of the stream, where I'm just showing you guys the souvenirs and everything that we got. I'll just do a lot of talking for now. And then yeah, all the shopping we did, James. So, you know, a lot cheaper than I expected, but thank you for answering. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Whew. We did so much shopping. I'm so broke now. Y'all hear Poppy snoring? You hear this, man? I'm telling you, this little beanbag chair I got up here, it knocks you out immediately. There has never ever been a time that Poppy came up into my office and laid in this beanbag chair and didn't fall asleep. He falls asleep every single time. It's just that comfortable. It's comfortable to fall asleep, but not necessarily to get a good night's rest, you know, to fall asleep for a long period of time. But it's good for a nap, best believe, because this boy likes to nap. So he back there snoring. We'll let him sleep, you know. we'll let him snore. It's okay. I was supposed to be looking for these pictures. Okay, I keep getting distracted. Loki, talk about. I see you, Loki, in the Discord. Okay, looking for the pictures to jog my memory real quick. This man's snoring. He having a good sleep. You hear him? This beanbag chair. Let's let's see. I'm talking about Kyoto, I think. 30, 31 was Tokyo. That was Mount Fuji. Okay, the third. Let's see. Oh, that was the third? What? There's no way that was the third. Nah. Okay, so apparently, I guess it was this day. Kyoto? Was this Kyoto? Anyway, yeah. Apparently, we went to the largest aquarium in the world. That's what it said, at least. I don't know if it was true, but it was pretty big. But we went to the largest aquarium in the world, so that was cool. We saw a lot of, it's an aquarium. You see fish, you see sharks, you see whales, you see, all the aquatic animals and stuff. Like, it wasn't too amazing, but it was pretty cool, to see a Japanese aquarium. It was cool because it was like a guided tour, kind of like on the floor. You see where it's like a line. Like they guide you through the whole thing. Their huge giant tank had so many whales, so many sharks in there. All the fish and stuff. But it was like 3 levels. Like as you're going through the aquarium, like I think we started at the top. We might have started at the top. You keep going, and then you see other aquariums and stuff, and you go down the levels and stuff, and you see that same tank, but lower and lower. It's like 3 levels to that aquarium, so it was huge. We got some good pictures of that and stuff, of the fish and stuff. I didn't include that stuff because I don't know, it's just fish, I guess. I don't know. But I will post some of the stuff on Instagram later. So we went to the biggest aquarium in the world, is what it said anyway. And then I didn't hear this, but my sister said that it was a little girl that was, because they like to practice their English on foreigners, so they would come up to us, and say hi and stuff. She said a little girl came up and literally said, hello, like how they say, like the typical stereotype, but that's literally how she said it. So that was kind of cute. She said it was cute. We saw like kids on a field trip or something. I guess they were just on a field trip to the aquarium, and one of them said hi to her. So that was kind of cute. I also had a little boy, say hi to me also. He had to do a double take. He was like, hi. I'm like, hi. I think that was like on one of our last days, if not the last day that we were there. We were just in the gift shop doing some shopping. He said hi to me. That was cute. So yeah, after the aquarium, we went to Universal Japan. Well, we tried to, at least. So here's the thing. Yes, there were whales, big, huge whales. So here's the thing about Universal. I don't know why, but I tried to get us tickets online on my phone, but like to buy the tickets, for some reason they were asking for our address or whatever, but they would only let me do an address that was a Japanese residence, which was kind of weird because obviously I don't live in Japan, so I couldn't complete the purchase for some reason. So bad luck with that. And then we're like, okay, well maybe I tried all kind of different ways. I tried to like get tickets through like a travel app, like all kind of different ways. And so we were like, okay, let's just go to, like, we have to take a ferry across the river to get there, like a 3-minute ferry or whatever. So that was kind of cool too. That was cute. We had to take a ferry to go across the river to where Universal was. And when we got there, we still couldn't find where to buy tickets. They did not want foreigners there because Super Mario or Super Nintendo World is at this Universal. So, we wanted to go to Super Mario World and, do the go-karts and all that kind of stuff, but we just couldn't get in. We couldn't find tickets. And I asked so many freaking people, bro. I asked so many people to try to help us get in, and we just couldn't figure out how to get tickets. I don't know. It was just, they made it very difficult to get tickets. So that was very disappointing. I really wanted to go to Universal, get on some of the big rides, but couldn't do it. But all the people were really nice. I talked to, I think, a security guy, you know, with my little translator app. The language barrier is funny sometimes, trying to talk to people with a different language, and it's just funny sometimes. It was this nice lady, and I think we're in a Gap or something, and she spoke English pretty well. She was trying to help us, and there was another younger girl trying to help us. It was so many people I talked to trying to get tickets, but I was so mad that day. I was pissed off. Like, man, I was so freaking mad. Anyway, so after the failed attempt to get into Universal, we just went back to the ship. Oh yeah. We were there for 2 days. So where did we go after that? That was the first day. And then the second day, I think we just walked around. I think that's the day we split up, because all of us went. My mom, Poppy, and my sister, we all went day 1. And day 2, we went back out and split up. And yeah, I think Poppy and I went to go get some ramen. It was pretty good. I couldn't finish it though. I don't got a big stomach, so I couldn't finish all my food. It was good though. Pretty good. Might have did some more shopping, but you know, just walked the town. Was that the day that we went? I don't remember if that's the day. Hold on, let me look at my pictures real quick. Yeah, I don't know if that was the day. I don't know. Anyway, what I'm thinking of is, so you know, they give us little places that we can go to, and we went to this little museum. I don't remember what the guy's name was, but apparently, you know, he was an important person of their town. And I think what they said was, the guy, either the guy or the guy's uncle at the time was like the biggest like Yakuza or something. If those of you guys that might not know, the Yakuza is like a gang, a Japanese gang, basically, like, you know, like almost like the cartel, right? Like they're like big high profile gang, the Yakuza. And apparently the guy or the guy's uncle was like very, very high ranked in the Yakuza. And I don't know, they were telling us other stuff about him too, but you know, didn't really retain that information. It was just a cute little museum. They were just showing like his house, like they took his house and relocated it there or something. But it was cute, it was nice. And then we went, or like after the museum, it was like this little, mind you, it looks like a house, so like they had to like repurpose, you know, the museum to be in this house. So in the back of the house was a little gift shop, and we got whale meat in a can, because they had it as a souvenir. So we were like, why not? When's the next time we're gonna be able to get some whale meat? So we got that. We didn't eat it yet, it's still in the can, but we should probably taste it soon. I'm a little nervous. I don't think I've ever had no whale before, but apparently we're gonna be eating the whale. Yeah, so that was cool. The lady was nice. These people really, like, I think they like interacting with foreigners. Like, they all big smiles and stuff, and they really like when you know what you're talking about too, and you know when you know a little Japanese. You know, we were there saying arigato, arigato, thank you, arigato. You know, trying to practice our Japanese also. They like that. They be impressed sometimes. Yeah, I don't know if that was in Kyoto. I feel like it might have been, but it could have been another city, a little town we were in. So anyway, so the next town we went to, oh, let me see. This trip looks amazing from the pics. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it was great. I wonder if foreigners have an issue with heights at Universal Japan. They might. That's true. They might. Because isn't the average height like a lot shorter in Japan? Excuse me. I didn't really get that sense. I'm sure anyway. I wonder if Poppy got that sense of like Oh, excuse me, sorry. I'm burping a little bit. I wonder if Poppy got that sense, like, ooh, these people are short here. Since he's a tall man, but I didn't get that sense. It just felt like a regular town. Like, I keep saying we were like in a small town, small city, small village type, you know. Some places had a downtown. Some downtown definitely wasn't as big as like a big city, but you know, it wasn't like too rural. It wasn't too bad. They were developed enough, you know. It wasn't like we were out in the sticks or nothing. So let's see. Next place after Kyoto, we were there for 2 days. Then we went to Koichi. Let's see. I guess that was the 4th of July. So they did say a little something for us the 4th of. Oh no, that's not right. No, that's not right. Yeah, no. That's not right. Hold on. Oh, sorry. Wait, Osaka? Oh, Kyoto is like Osaka, basically. Or it's like the same city. Kyoto, Osaka. Okay, no, I think my pictures are off because I was getting these pictures on different days. Anyway, I don't know. So we went to Koichi. We went to Hiroshima. Then we were at sea for a day. And then we went to Busan, South Korea. And then we were at sea again. And then we were at Hakodate. Hakodate, I guess that's how you say it. Then we went to Aomori. And then we were at sea again. And then we sailed back to Tokyo. So that's all the places we went. I'm going to list it for you guys one more time. Tokyo, Mount Fuji, Kyoto, Osaka for 2 days. Koichi, Hiroshima, at sea. South Korea, Busan, South Korea, at sea. Hakodate, and then Aomori, and then at sea, and then Tokyo. So that's all the places we went. Now I'm gonna have to tell you guys off the top of my head what we did, basically. So, in no particular order, the things that we did. The one that really stands out, we went to, it was called Nara Park. And basically it's that park where all the deer are just out on the street. Deer. Out on the street. Out, not the street, but out on the sidewalks. It's like a whole field of deer. And they're literally just on the sidewalk. In front of their little patch of land. In front of like the little cookie vendor. Because this lady had a little cart and she was selling crackers that you could feed to the deer. And so we went there, we fed the deer. They're the ones that was like supposed to bow to you to eat. Man, I got messed up, y'all. Like, these deer stomped me out. They stomped me out my J's, bro. Like, it's funny because like the deer bite. You're supposed to like give them their cookies, you know, like fairly quick. But I guess if you don't give them their cookies enough, they gonna bite you. I got bit in my butt. Like, I'm sitting here like standing there. They all like crowd around you, like surround you, these deer, while you got these cookies in your hands. You trying to feed them to you. One bit me in my butt. I'm like, oh! Like, literally nibbled me. I got bit in my stomach. It's a picture of like teeth mark in my shirt, like spit, deer spit, teeth mark in my shirt. Kind of funny, kind of hurt. They stomped me. I was wearing white shoes that day. I shouldn't have wore white shoes, but we didn't know, you know, what we were gonna do that day. You can just see the hooves of the deer. They stomped me out, man. I got bruises on my toes to this day, literally on both of my big toes. They stomped me out, bro. But it was really fun. It was really fun feeding those deer. If they bite, they were biting, man. It was mostly the male deer. They're aggressive for some reason. The female deer, I don't think were biting. If they did, it was mostly the male deer. See anyone wearing Adidas? I don't know. I don't look at people's shoes like that. I'm sure there were, because they had all kind of shops. They had Adidas, they had Nike, they had Converse. I got myself a pair of Crocs. I got my first Crocs from Japan. Yeah, I'm sure it was somebody wearing Adidas. They had all kinds. It was, you know, a lot of young people that like their fashion. It wasn't too fashionable either though, but you know, they had the name brands. I was gonna pick up some Converse also, but all the ones that I wanted, they didn't have in my size. At the first little place we went to, they had some nice ones though. Let's see. Look at my pictures again. Yeah, so we went to the Nara Park where I got stomped out by those deer, and then on the boat they had you know, not attractions, but like what do I'm trying to say, like performances, I guess. They had this one mentalist, not necessarily magic, but you know, like one of those people that can like read your mind, read what you're thinking. And it was pretty cool. It was awesome. He called me. He pointed at people in the audience. Can I get a volunteer or whatever? I didn't get to go up on the stage, but I did stand up and I got a little beer. He gave us a beer for as part of one of his little tricks that didn't come into the very, very end. So like, this is what happened. So you know, he had people like write down a whole bunch of stuff and put it in a little bag, and then he called people up to they had to see what was written by the audience on these cards, and then he had to guess what they were thinking by playing 20 questions basically. He got them all right, apparently. He got them all right. I guess it was legit or whatever, but yeah, it was cool. So he gave me a beer starting off, and that was like the first thing of his show and until the last thing of his show. And so the last thing was he had everybody, like he had like, I want to say maybe, let's just say 10 people. I don't remember exactly how many. Could have been a little less, could have been a little more, but he had like 10 people shout out random numbers from like a scale or whatever. And so these people shouting out these random numbers, right? And we had to put in our calculators. And then once we put in our calculator, I think we had to divide it by something. I don't know. But like, it was a big range of numbers. So it's like to the point where anybody could have said any number, like one off, and the whole thing would have been messed up. But the kicker was, after we got all of these numbers and added them together and then did this calculation, he had a sign on the stage that read beer, right? Because that's why he gave me the beer, I guess. I don't remember exactly what he said when I stood up in the audience, but he gave me this beer, and then he was like, okay, we did all these numbers. Now, did you notice the beer sign? He went to go get it, and he turned it, or he flipped it around, and it was the exact number that came up in our calculations. And everybody was like, oh my God. Like, it was awesome. It was pretty cool. We weren't expecting it. I mean, it did kind of look weird the way it was written, but it was like upside down, the numbers to read beer. But after he did that reveal, it was crazy. You know, the crowd went wild. He got a standing ovation. It was cool. So, yeah, that was cool. And then another thing we saw on the ship was, I think his name is Jeremy Tan. Jeremy Tan, if you want to look up his Instagram. I think he's on tour, or not on tour. I think he's on another cruise ship again. Because, you know, he's working on the cruise ship, so, you know, obviously he's living on this cruise ship, doing shows every night or whatever, or however often he does it. But, you know, he got to explore Japan and work. And so another show we saw was, what were they called? I forget what they were called. Something duo. But it was like a nice little love story between this girl and I guess her husband, whatever. But they were like acrobatics. You know, like she climbing on the hoops and climbing on the curtains or whatever, and she flying around and stuff. The dude juggled and stuff, and like, you know, doing acrobatic stuff and a nice little performance. It was cute. It was cute. Poppy swing on that deer that bit your butt. He was threatening it. Best believe he threatened it. I would have loved to see the Mints of the Sounds though, but yeah, it was pretty cool. It was awesome. Dang, it's 9 o'clock already. Let's see what else we did. Yeah, my pictures are all out of order for some reason. Just based off the pictures, yeah, you know, we did a lot of shopping. We just walked around a lot. The sister, aka Vixen, she got a little kimono. Like, we went to this little shop and they fit her out with a whole kimono, like a cute little thing. It looks nice. She picked out a good one. Like, the design was nice on it. It wasn't even that expensive, really. Like, you would think it looks expensive, but it was not that expensive at all. So that was nice. You guys know those little treats. That's crazy. What's going on, Ashes? I see you in the chat. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome to the party.
How you doing, Ashes? How's it going? You know those little treats where they you have like fruit, like strawberries, grapes, whatever else, like dipped in sugar, and you know, you not dipped in sugar, but I dipped in a glaze. I got one of those from like a street vendor. It was pretty good. They have McDonald's there, so like they have this one product, I forget what they call it, chicky something, I don't know, something. And like you get like basically this little chicken patty and you put it in a bag and you can get like seasoning, either cheddar cheese or red pepper or something. But like you put the seasoning in the bag, you close it up and then you shake the bag up to get up the seasoning on all the chicken and stuff, you mix it up. And then you can like rip off the paper and eat it like that. It wasn't that good. I probably should have gotten the other flavor. I knew I wasn't gonna like that the cheddar cheese flavor, and I was right. I didn't like it, but it was interesting because we don't have that in America. So we did get some McDonald's while we were over there. What else did we do? Dang, I feel like it all escaped my mind now. Should have took more pictures. They had a cute little pet shop. Oh, we went to the little pet shop. We saw the little dogs, the little cats over there. Just it would have been easy to miss it though, because it was like in like one of the alleys, the little street walks thing. But we went to a little pet shop. Oh, they were so cute. Let's see, what else? 7-Eleven, yeah. Here's something I could say. Koreans are not as nice as Japanese people. The culture definitely feels different. Like, while we were walking around all these cities, I don't remember hearing not one horn from all the cars. Even the cars that was driving through the crowd of people, I don't remember hearing any horns. And if it wasn't like they land on the horn, you know, like, it wasn't nothing like that. But in Korea, it kind of felt like America. Like, they just blasting their horns and stuff, and they just didn't seem as friendly, just in general, you know, like, didn't really care about tourists. Because, you know, Busan is a big place anyway, though. Busan is a decently sized city in Korea. So I guess they didn't care about no foreigners, but definitely weren't as nice. Except it was this one guy. Remember I told you about the taxis? Here's another thing. Like, the Japanese people will try to like get you to get a taxi a little bit. They'll ask you, "Hey, you need a taxi? No thanks. Okay, have a good day." Like that kind of thing, right? In Korea, like, they try to corner you to get a taxi. There was this one man that came up to us. He had his hand out. He was like, "What's up, man?" Trying to give us a little handshake. "What's up, man?" And he had like a little gold tooth and everything. Bro, it was funny. He was trying to get us to get a little taxi. I think he asked if we were from Jamaica. Somebody, if it wasn't him, if somebody that asked if we were from Jamaica. Like, no. We're from America, okay? Chicago. Let's see, what do we do? So in South Korea, they had you know how they have like Chinatown? They had like Texas Town. So we walked through Texas Town, their little Texas street. But it was weird because the most Texas stuff they had was just like the cowboys with their guns and their big hats and their beards and stuff. Sorry, I'm yawning, I'm tired. Like just pictures of them, like the cowboys and stuff. But then they also had other cities in Texas Town, so it wasn't even really Texas Town. Like they, not even other cities in America. I think they did have some other cities in America, but other cities from other countries and stuff too. So it was a little confusing. Like, what makes this Texas Town for real? But I don't know. It was cool. It was cool. We just walked around. They have won in South Korea, so we got yen and won. Their little coins, their little paper money. It looks so nice. It looks so cool. So I'm gonna show you guys that later. I can't remember what we did in Korea. I mean, we didn't really do that much in Korea. There wasn't really that much to do. It didn't seem like. Did we eat? I'm sure we probably had lunch. Did we? I don't remember. We weren't really too impressed with Korea, to be honest. So we kind of just went back to the boat after just walked around a little bit. What else? Dang, I should have wrote a caption for where all these things were, but yeah, we got some good other pictures also and stuff. What else can I say? Let me know if y'all have any more questions. I don't know if I can think of anything off the top of my head right now. The intro sound. Yes. You work for South Koreans? Really? That's interesting. Definitely a difference though. There's definitely a difference. Oh, I think that's where I got my my Crocs though. I think I got my Crocs in South Korea. Oh, here's another thing I can say. So I don't remember what city we were in, but we went to some little city, and you know they got a lot of fish markets and stuff around. But went to this little tiny restaurant, this cute little restaurant. This old man again, was our waiter, maybe even our chef, I don't know. But oh man, when I tell you that food was so good. So in Japan, they believe in, like, you know, having little bits of a lot of stuff to make up your meal, right? And so I got like one of those. I got they gave me a little thing of miso soup. They gave me a thing of rice. They gave me like a little potato salad. What was my main course though? My main meal. Dang, I can't remember what. Did we take a picture of it? I don't think I had the picture on my phone. I think Poppy still has that picture. Bro, all I gotta say is, man, the food in Japan was really, really good. And that little restaurant specifically, I can't wait to go back to Japan just to go back to that one little shop, man. It was so freaking good. My sister got king crab legs, like 2 king crab legs. She said it was worth it. It was good. You know, we had little appetizers and stuff. That food was just so good. That's all I can say. Oh my gosh. I think about that food still to this day. I just want to go back. I wish it was readily accessible. I wish I could teleport and just be there. Oh my god, that food was so good. I'm so sad to be back sometimes. Speaking of, yeah. 1 year, y'all, Poppy and I might move to Japan, y'all, for real. Like, dead ass, we might move to Japan one day. if we can get our finances right, if we can like, if YouTube pops off, oh for sure, because like I said, the dollar goes a long way over there, so we'll be set. Getting American money, transferring it over to yen, oh, we'll be set. That would be amazing. I would love to live in Japan, at least for a couple years, you know. So yeah, the restaurants were good. We went to this little thrift store in Japan, and it was this lady. It was so funny because I was wearing a shirt that the girl was selling in her little thrift shop, and you know, she came up to me. I was wearing a little Attack on Titan anime shirt. She came up to me, you know, trying to have a little conversation. She was like, "Oh, I like your shirt." I was like, "Oh, thanks, yeah." And I was like, "Yeah." She was like, I think she said, "I like that character." I was like, "Oh, Levi," because that's the name of the character. I was like, "Oh, Levi, yeah, I know. Yeah, he's one of my favorite characters too." And she looked so surprised that I knew who the character on my shirt was. And she kind of lit up. She's like, "Yeah, Levi." It was funny, but she was cute. She could have been our little friend. Poppy and I were saying like, "Ooh, we should make a little Japanese friend so that anytime we come back to Japan, we can you know, come back and like see our friend again." I wasn't thinking about it though. Should have got her number or something. That would have been cool. But man, she was selling those shirts for they were too overpriced. Those shirts were over freaking priced. For it to be hand-me-downs, secondhand shirts. Girl, I ain't paying no $40 for this ripped up shirt. Literally, shirts will be ripped and stained, and she's selling for 40 USD. Girl, you crazy? I ain't paying that much. But you know, she was cute. She was cool. She wasn't. She looked to be around our age too. So you know, she was young. That was a good memory. What else am I? What else can I say? I don't know. Yeah, we just did so much, yeah. Oh, I did a lot of swimming. I did a lot of sunbathing. So I definitely got a tan. So much so that people noticed it at work. Like a couple of people mentioned it to us. "Oh, you guys got a tan." Yep. So I did a lot of sunbathing. The swimming pool was cool. They had two little swimming pools. They had a little kiddie one, or like a short one that only went up to like 4 feet or something. That was cool. And then they had the deep one that like starts off at like 5'6". I'm only 5'3", so it's literally dropping me off into the deep end immediately. But you know, I got in that pool. I can swim a little bit. I can swim enough to enjoy a deep pool. You know, I think it went up to like 6'5", maybe 6 something, or maybe not 6'5". I don't know. Went up to 6 feet though. And yeah, we had fun in the pool. I looked cute in my little swimsuit and stuff too. They had this lady that was doing like little workouts and stuff for people to music, you know, getting people stepping and moving and stuff, doing little exercises over the head and stuff, and you know, dancing to the music and stuff. So that was pretty cool. I participated in that a couple times. They also had decent movies on the ship, so you know, we watched a lot of movies when we were just on the boat, either going to sleep or on the sea days. We were exhausted getting back on the boat though. Like after exploring the city and walking around in that heat for so long, ooh man, we were tired. Sometimes we couldn't wait to get in the bed. But the bed was pretty comfortable. The only problem was we had 2 twin-sized beds pushed together, so it was kind of like a line in the middle of our bed. It wasn't too uncomfortable, but you know, just something that, you know, we noted, like, okay, they pushed 2 beds together. Yeah, watching the waves and stuff outside was nice. it gets pitch black out there. So dark out on the sea, out in the water. We heard some whales. It was this one time when we were in the theater, I think seeing The Mentalist, we felt this giant boom, boom, like something hit the bottom of the ship or something, like a whale hit the bottom of the ship, like a big ass boom. It was crazy. Don't know what that was, but it was kind of crazy. How was the food in South Korea? I don't remember what we ate in South Korea. What did we have? What restaurant did we go to? Well, it wasn't bad. If we did, I'm pretty sure we had lunch out there, but I don't remember what we got. We didn't always take pictures of our food. Sometimes we took pictures of the food, but I think most of the time we probably didn't. But if we did eat, it wasn't bad. It was good. Did you get all dressed up like the Weeknd concert anywhere there? Yeah, we get dressed up, especially like for dinner. I think you'll see it once it rolls. It's gonna be like, this is like the beginning of the slideshow, but I didn't dress up too much, but you know, I was looking cute. I did my makeup, I did my hair sometimes. Could you see the stars well in the pitch black? I don't think so. I think it was mostly like clouds and stuff we were seeing. I mean, Daisy, are you hot or something? Why are you panting? Oh, that's not her. I don't think that is her. Could we see the stars? Maybe sometimes. Maybe not every night. We might have seen it the first few days, but you know, we weren't really out there for too long when it was late at night. Girl, go get in your bed. Go get in your bed. Chill out. Nice. You do look a bit more tan. Yeah, you got a nice tan. So I mean, this is me dressed up. Well, not really dressed up. I guess it's just me just casual going out. But we did dress up for dinner one of the nights. I wore my nice little red dress. I think it's gonna be coming up soon. But I just had a lot of jumpsuits, flowy things, you know, cause oh man, it was hot. That was us at the restaurant, the good restaurant that I was talking about with the king crab legs. Oh, that place was so freaking good. Okay, here's me dressed up. I know you guys can't see it that well, but if you want to go back to the beginning of the stream, I have it full screen for you guys. Probably a lot of light on the ship deck also that will block the view of the stars. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I can't really remember like commenting on the stars either. I feel like I would have if it was very easy to see. I don't think it was very easy to see, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't like the sky was pitch black either, or the sky was pitch black also, like the sea. And you know, it was weird like seeing the different colors of the sea in different places. Sometimes the water was super blue. Sometimes it was like murky and brown. Like, it was crazy. It was cool. Those chicken legs, I'm saying, bruh. Looking like me out here. I can't even say nothing. That's me. You get some meat on my bones. Out here where I live, there are not many lights, so we can see the Milky Way almost every night, unless it's cloudy. Ooh, the Milky Way? That's cool. I don't know if I've ever even seen the Milky Way. Yeah, so we had a great time. Definitely had a great time. Can't wait to go back. I don't know if I might do a cruise again, or we'll just go out there on a plane and just get a hotel in one of the cities. I would like to do a cruise again though. That was really fun. Just going to all the different places and being able to explore for the whole day, you know, that was really fun. We had a great time. I can't wait to go back, or even move there one day. Seriously, man. This lady and her chicken legs. You funny, James. Yeah, I would like to know about you guys' best vacations also. Feel free to share your favorite vacay memories. I'd love to read about it. Comment on it, you know? I got chicken legs myself. Next to the Grand Canyon. That's crazy. Oh, did you finish your little your painting, Ashes? Did you finish that? Well, not little, because I think it is massive. Did you finish it yet? I think I did see an update, but I didn't know if that was like the final product or not. So let's see. I guess I can talk about other vacations I've been on until something else pops up in my mind about Japan. Let me just think long and hard about Japan one more time. What else did we do? Oh, speaking of, wait. I wanted to show you guys the souvenirs that I got from Japan. I want to show you guys the souvenirs. So here's another little thing. I got a couple things on my desk right here. I thought I had one more thing. Oh, okay. Where did this come from? I don't know where it came from, but it's just a little pin. Says Japan. Little cute girl. It's a pin. And then I got PIN, pin. Little pins. This is like a little salmon character. I don't know. It's just a little pin that clicks both sides down. I haven't used them yet, so I don't know exactly what color they are. Another little character that I like from like the Hello Kitty universe, I think. Come on. Focus up. It's a little egg character. He's like a depressed egg or something, like no motivation. And then don't tell nobody, shh, but this pin and this, shh, don't tell nobody, and this. And this is what we got from Korea. A little shot glass. I thought I had one more thing. But I can't seem to find it, I guess. But these are gifts for Mama. Don't tell her, okay? Don't tell her. Those are the gifts for Mama. She probably won't see. It's for you, Mama. You asked me to get this stuff for you, so I got it. Can't wait to send it to you. Those things. I thought I got it. She also asked for a keychain. I thought I had a keychain for her too, but I don't know where it is. Okay, I think it's time for me to go let Daisy out and go get all of my souvenirs and stuff. So, feel free to do this little puzzle right here if you guys want. The link is in the pinned comments. And I will be right back. You guys can just, you know, look at the... Okay, this girl gotta go. I'll be right back, y'all. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. I'm getting the souvenirs and letting Daisy out. Okay. Okay. I'm back. Thank you for your patience, but there's a lot of stuff I was trying to get. Should be everything, but I'll just go through all the stuff. Intermission. Thank you. Never been on vacay. Lived in Atlanta for 3.5 years. I've never been to Atlanta. I do want to visit Atlanta though. Okay. So this is the little bucket hat that we got from or that I got from Tokyo Disney. It's cute. You got little patches on it. Dang, can't even really see that. It's just white. Okay, the light. Okay, anyway, little patches on this little hat. Might as well just put it on my head. Okay. We got this like on the way back at the airport in Japan, but it's a little neck pillow thing. Little neck pillow. And it got a little hood. This little character right here. His name is Shin-chan. He's from like an anime. He's from an anime, a kiddie anime that they watch. But you know, the dub version is really funny. Definitely enjoy that anime. I think they have one that's specifically for kids, which is this one, but they have another one that basically looks exactly like it, but it's more so geared towards, you know, like the adults that might have grown up with that show. So got that little neck pillow thing. Got some nice little pottery, little cup, little shot glass. Nice craftsmanship, you know, in a tiny little what do you call it? Little shop, you know. That same character, Shin-chan, but it's a puzzle, 500-piece puzzle that we pretty much completed like on the boat during one of our little at sea days, but because, you know, we didn't have any glue and we didn't have like a good place, like a solid place to put it, like we basically did the puzzle on the bed, so, you know, the pieces were coming up and stuff, but we basically did the whole thing. Had to break it up anyway, so, you know, broke it up, put it back in the box. But when we do it again here, I'm gonna glue it up. Got that. I got a bag of stuff here, y'all. Oh my gosh. Here are the Crocs that I got. The little pieces. These little pieces are from Naruto, the anime. So those are pretty cool. My first pair of Crocs, y'all. I never thought I'd get them, but you see how they're like geometrical? 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 Yeah, whatever. Pretty cool. Let's see. I feel like Santa Claus digging in my bag of goodies. Little mugs that Poppy and I got from the aquarium. Two whales in love, you know, kissing. That's cute. Got this little coin purse from the from Nara Park where those deer stomped me out. Look at the little deer, aren't they cute? Look at the stitching. Oh, I love this thing. A new little coin purse. And so since we are here, I'll show you guys the monies that they have. Let me see. I think that's Korean. Is that Korean or Japanese? That might be Japanese. I think that's Korean. So again, in Korea they have won, and Japan they have yen. I think that's Japanese. Yeah, I don't think I have all the coins anymore, but oh yeah, I think this is Japanese too. Yeah, we just brought back a whole bunch of coins and paper money and stuff, you know. Oh, I think this is Japanese. Okay. Dang, I don't have a 100 for one. Oh, no, this. Okay. Okay, so, yeah, I'll just show you guys these little things. I could be missing a couple coins. Maybe. Oh, that's another funny story. So, I think while we were in Korea, a lady that was from Australia was asking us what the American money looked like. Or you know, like our denominations or whatever, like the ones, the 5 to 10s or whatever, and I thought that was pretty funny. What's going on, Mama? I see you in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Hi, how's it going? Oh, did you see your gifts, Mama? This has been a blast listen to while editing. Good. Thanks for lurking. Yeah, I did get your gifts, Mom. I'm gonna send that to you when I get a chance. I'm trying to find one last thing, but I thought I got something I have to look for, but I'm gonna send it to you soon. Not the deer biting your booty buzz. Yes, you look lovely in red dress and leopard print heels and iconic. Oh yeah, thanks, Mama. Thank you. Her money is boring. I know, right? Yeah, no problem for the gifted. Oh, let's see. The longest vacay that I've been on was a 5-day trip to Florida with a grandma and cousin. Parents were at home to see my great-grandparents, who have now moved, and great-great-great-grandma. I was like 7 or 8 at the time. Not 3 times, great 2 times. Okay. Great-great-grandma. Okay. I've been to Florida also. I've been to Florida to go to Disney and Universal. I think a couple of times. I was also little. I don't think I was that young, but I was definitely younger. Oh, it's a flying here. Where's my gosh darn? It's probably downstairs. Okay, so here's the Japanese coins. This is a 500 yen. Are you going? Come on. Oh, Tiger's trying to get the dang on the fly. 500. That's the front. That's the back. That was a little hard to see, I guess. Come on, fly. Don't make me punch you. I don't want to. 100. I'm sure you guys could Google better pictures, but yeah. 100. It was so fun, like, trying to count out the money and stuff and try to use their currency. It was fun. They got a 50. They got a little hole in the middle. A 50. Back. And then I got a 10. Little bronze one. 10. They have like little buildings and stuff on it. That was that. And then I got my wallet on me right now. Let's see. The paper monies. What is this? Yeah, Bank of Japan. Okay. Ooh, it still smells like Japan. Okay. Yen. This is a 1,000. 1,000, y'all. Isn't that cool? Look how it looks. guess maybe that's the back. Who's this handsome man on his monies? I guess one of their founders. I don't know. Oh, what does that say? Oh, it's just the serial number. So that's that. Yep. I thought I had more. I should have saved more of it so I could like have the different denominations, but I guess that's all I had. I was spending that money, boy. I was spending that money. And then here is the won. Oh yeah, that's Korean also. I got a lot more Korean money on me right now. Yeah, Bank of Korea. Who gave me this dirty ass piece of won? That thing dirty. 1,000. Okay, let me just so I got a 1,000 and a 5,000. I think it went up to like, what did it go up to? Dang, I don't remember now off the top of my head. Okay, here's a 1,000 won. $1,000 front. There's the back. I know it's hard to see. I'm sorry, but you know, you know how it is. Sorry. I'm in this tiny little freaking corner down here. 5,000. Yep. And I got some other currency in my collection. And then here's the coins. They got a 500. 500. I know it's not clear, but what is that? I can't even tell what that is. Come on, focus. Thank you. What is that? I think that's a bird or something on a stick. Oh no, it's just a bird in flight, like a crane or something. They got a 100. Are you going to focus? Maybe focus. 100. I don't know what's for me. Don't spoil it. Okay, good. Why don't our coins have large numbers like that? It would help me out, especially with the whole being visually impaired thing, right? Yeah, I don't know. They're a lot smarter in Asia. They're a lot smarter. The efficiency is a lot better. Like their communication, their efficiency, like they really try to make it easy for each other. Here's a 10. Little 10. It doesn't really want to focus. I guess that's upside down. Wait. Yeah, this is won. Yeah, won. Focus. Let them see the building. Focus. Focus. They don't want to focus. Anyway. And then a little 1. This one is very, very light. It feels like fake money. It literally feels like plastic money. A little 1. It feels so fake, bro. A little 1. Yep, that's their little currency. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. That's the money that we have, or that they have, I guess. Let's see, what else do I have? So I got, here's the little egg guy I was talking about again. He always got his butt out for some reason. That's just his character. What is his name? Gudamata? Gudetama? I think his name is Gudetama. I don't know. So it's a little fork, Chinese, or chopsticks and spoon set. Love that. And then I also got that same egg guy, but it's like a bento box. You can put your little, you know, your foods in here. You got different levels. On this level, got a little fork. So I'm gonna be taking my lunches in this little thing with my little utensil set. Then I got one more thing. This little keychain. That same egg guy. His little Converse shoes on tie right now. It's a keychain. I love my Converse. Converse are my favorite kind of shoe. Got him. And then got some more chopsticks. These are just Naruto, Kakashi, Sasuke. Just a pack of chopsticks. I also got chopsticks of one of the Shin-chan characters also, I think. I don't remember which one it was, but I think I got I think it was his little dog, actually, but I used them already. Oh, actually, I think they are up here. Let me see if I can find them real quick.
Daisy was looking at that.
Oh, okay, yeah. Just all the little characters of Shin-chan. I don't think you're really gonna be able to see them, but oh, there we go. Just the little characters of Shin-chan. Little chopsticks. So got lots of chopsticks and stuff. Oh, that little egg guy is everywhere in Japan, and I love him. I love that little egg guy. Let's see. Almost done here. Almost done. Got this little magnet that says Japan. Got a little paper crane and a little lucky cat thing. Oh. And then this one. I don't know what this little guy is, like a gingerbread man or something, a little cookie. I don't know, but also a little magnet. Got some good old Japanese whiskey. As you can see, it's less than half. Ooh, this stuff floating in here. Dang. Ooh, Poppy, why are you backwashing here?
No backwash.
I don't know what that is. There's a lot of stuff floating in here. I guess we won't drink this anymore. But
Shit.
okay, he will. Yeah, got some little Japanese whiskey. How did you get that back here? You know, just put it in your not carry-on, your check-in bag. Not the carry-on. And then just got a whole bunch of different kind of ramen. Big old bowls of ramen. I've eaten some of them already, but did bring on a lot. And they are pretty good. They're pretty good. They're pretty tasty. Ramen. I have no idea what these flavors are, but all I know is they good, boy. They good, okay? More ramen. More ramen. More ramen. And more ramen. That's the ramen and everything. And then here's what I was talking about. Apparently this is whale meat, y'all, in a can. Whale meat in a can. I'm gonna have to get my mom and my sister back over here so we can all try it. But yeah, that's at least most of the stuff that I got as souvenirs. Might be some stuff down there that I forgot to grab, but yeah, that is mostly everything. Mostly everything. Alright, get back to game. Alright. Okay, yeah, that's good enough for now. So yeah, got a lot of good stuff. Definitely loved it. It was awesome. So amazing. All right. Did you take an empty suitcase or buy one there? Neither. Poppy did. I didn't. I guess I just had more room after I put, oh, actually, on the way there, I packed a lot of snacks for the plane ride, and this thing gonna fly. I packed a lot of snacks in my book bag, so I did put a lot of stuff in my book bag after we ate those snacks. So I guess you could say I brought an extra one, but that was really just my carry-on. My sister brought an extra one too. They were prepared for all the souvenirs and stuff. Yep. I guess that's all I really want to say. I think after I'm done with this little drawing, this little coloring thing, I think I'll be done with stream though. I don't know if I have anything else I want to say. So we didn't get many done this time, but you know, definitely was talking and showing things more. Tired. I'm trying to think of anything else that I can say about it, but it's really one of those things like you had to be there, you know, you just got to experience it for yourself, because it's a lot that was going on, and a lot you can see, a lot you can do. We really just explored the town, you know. Daisy out there whining like the little whiner she is. Yeah, I gotta get off soon though, because I gotta get up in the morning. Unfortunately, that was what was hard, having to come back and go to work like the next day. Or maybe did I go back the next day? No, I think I had that weekend and then I went back to work. But having to come back and go back to work is so brutal, and my sleep schedule was messed up. Like we went back to the past, you know, because Japan is in the future right now, like half a day or whatever. So it was weird going back, but we did get back in the middle of the day, you know. It's not like we got back at a weird, super weird time or anything. It was cool, it was fine. So we had time to process and everything. But yeah, my sleep schedule is still kind of messed up a little bit. Like I slept so much, like just trying to catch up on sleep and get my sleep schedule just back to a decent point so I, you know, can function at work and everything. But it's hard. It's hard when you don't want to, you know. I do not want to have to do nothing for work. I'm so over it. But this ain't a work stream. This ain't talking about work stream. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. I just wanted to do a quick little stream for you guys to. I know I did the, what do you call it, the other stream, the Don't Starve Together stream, but you know, this is the real one where we're talking about the trip, because I know everybody was curious and everybody wanted to know what we did. You know, I wanted to tell you guys what we did and how much fun we had and everything. So this is the official stream for that. And then tomorrow we'll be back with Don't Starve again. And then after that, I think we'll be getting into Community Collab Week. So that's coming up fast. I'm going to be releasing the schedule for you guys soon. Yeah. So we'll see who joins. We'll see how much fun we have. I'm ready. I'm so excited for it. It's gonna be a good time, a great time. I wish I could have taken off work again for it like I did last year, because that was super fun. Getting a whole week off of work just to stream with you guys. That was really fun. But I'm in the negatives for my PTO right now, which sucks. But hey, whatever. What can you do, you know? Off topic, but how was the Timeless spoof? Oh yeah, that was funny. I liked it. I thought that was funny. The lyrics you came up with, I thought they were funny. It was just a little bit hard to hear the singing, but other than that, it was pretty good. It was funny. Oh, I did start to listen to your rant about why you didn't like the new album. It was kind of funny. I was watching it at work, but I had to stop watching it. But I was watching a little bit of it. I have to go back and watch the rest of it. But the little edits that you put in there were funny too. The sound bites and stuff. I definitely got to go back and see your opinion about it. Cause I love Hurry Up Tomorrow. I love that album so much. Speaking of, I can't wait till my vinyls get here. I can't wait. Yeah, in Japan, we were getting on their train systems, their buses, their cable cars, their ferries and stuff. I don't think I've ever been on a ferry. Have I been on a ferry? I feel like I haven't been on a ferry until Japan. But yeah, getting on their public transportation was fun. Trying to figure that stuff out and stuff. Ugh. It was just different. Definitely different. Like you get on, like you get your little ticket, or you just pay with money. But you know, you get your ticket or pay with money, but you get on the bus. And then you pay at your stop. You don't pay first. You pay at your stop. And I don't know why exactly they would do that, but I know for sure, like the little card that they have for their bus card or whatever, I guess. Like it'll just give you the right amount of, or give the train system the right amount of money that you're supposed to give them for how far you rode or something like that. I think we tried to Google why they do it like that, but you know, that was different. Because of course, at least here in Chicago, we pay first and then get on. If you can't pay for your ride, you can't get on. Which I don't know what they would do if you couldn't pay for your ride. Like if you can't cover the fee, what do they do? Look at this lady, man. Working on a new track too. Do you do requests, Space Cow? Do you do requests? I'd love to hear a gasoline spoof. Oh yeah, going back to work sucks. Yeah. Do you feel like you're back on your normal schedule now? Maybe almost. Almost. It was definitely hard in the beginning, but like now, as I'm, you know, working and, you know, getting back into the schedule, my normal schedule, my body is like getting more tired. So like that's why like I couldn't stream yesterday, because I was really tired, and Poppy came over. Of course, I wanted to spend time with my honey. And I just didn't feel like streaming. I was just tired. I was like in bed like all day, just in bed literally all day. So it's getting back to normal, but unfortunately, man, I wish I could just sleep all day. No, not tomorrow, dang it. Oh yeah, that's the only times that we can really, or that's the best times that we can stream together. I'm sorry, Mama, dang. We would have brought back Minecraft, but you know, he'd be over here on Mondays, and I like doing Minecraft Mondays. I just like the Minecraft Mondays. Do you feel like it went by too quick, or it was just right? Maybe a little bit of both. It felt like it dragged on for a long time. It felt all three. It felt quick. It felt like it was perfect amount of time, 2 weeks. And it also felt too long, like too long, too quick, just right. It was all three. It was just a wild experience because we were just so busy all day, every day. You know, like, we had those little lazy days at sea, so those were like longer days. It felt like it was just weird. I guess you could just say it was just right then. Like, it wasn't too short, but it wasn't too long where I was like getting homesick, because I wasn't ready to leave, but we were there for a long time. So, you know, I guess it was just right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock, guys. I have to go. I have to go. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna do a what do you call it? I don't think I'll do a raid tonight. Kind of just want to get in the bed as soon as shutting down stream. I don't feel like being in somebody's stream for a little bit, you know, saying hi to everybody and doing all that stuff. I just kind of want to get in the bed now. So, let's see. Yes, tomorrow with Don't Starve together. I forgot to do my research, but I guess I'll do that. I can do a little bit of research tomorrow. And then Community Collab Week is coming up, I guess, next week. Yeah. So, I'm really glad to be back, though. I'm really glad to try to start getting back into the swing of things with the content creating and everything. I'm not in it full swing yet, but hopefully soon when I start feeling better and, you know, got that energy and stuff, I'll be able to do that. Maybe this week I'll definitely get back into the editing and stuff. Maybe drop some shorts for you guys if I can. You know, I'll be getting into it slowly but surely. The new emoji for the channel is in the works finally, because you guys know the sister is my channel artist, and of course she was on vacation with us, so she's on vacation, she wasn't working, but finally we're back. That's in the works now. And then I might even have another one, we'll see, but at least the first one that James graciously helped us with a while ago is finally in the works, and she'll be released maybe by the end of the week, maybe by the end of next week, if not the end of this week. But I would pressure her because I done gave her the money for it some days ago. Come on, Vixen, get it together, we waiting on it. Okay, so I guess that's everything. Yeah. Whew. Thank you guys so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, and donating in that order. If you have any game suggestions, I done forgot how to stream now. If you have any game suggestions you want to see on this channel, please let me know down in the comments below. Why do I feel so weird? I don't know. And all your feedback is always greatly appreciated. Until next time, peace.
Bye, have a great time.